It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. Now here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And that one drops.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's James. The kick out to Brown. He's with it, picked up by Brown. Here's Melly. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Biberovic. To the left wing. Baldwin kicks to Hayes. 4 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Calathes. The long distance three is buried.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Here's Melly. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Marjanovic. Calathes grabs the board. Brown drives in. Fast break, here we go. Hayes the pass to Baldwin. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Puts up a deep three. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Biberovic. He's covered by Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Marjanovic. Biberovic. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
James looking around. Six to shoot. Lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic with it. Picked up by Brown. And the 3 off target. Melly's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown the pass to James. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Biberovic. And here's Hayes. Driving in.
14 foul. 4 penalties. Third personal foul. 14 foul.
That free throw good from Hayes.
Shooting for the away team. Hayes at the line for 2.
Hayes hits them both. Here's Kalathis. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. James kicks to Korkmaz. Oh, good on the triple.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And here comes the break. Here's Brown. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Melly. Fires the 3. That one's not going to go. And a deep 3 from James. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Melly. Here's Baldwin. 3-pointer. Count it. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night. Baldwin's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Diallo with it. Driving the lane. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Birch. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Covered by Modi Yunus. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Passing game, no good. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Colson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Blasingame. Trains it from beyond the arc. Blasingame got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they've continued, though, to build momentum, showing a lot more confidence than we saw earlier. And this is the time of year to do it.
Fires away from way outside.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
To the inside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Here's Gutteridge. Still yet to score. into the lane, and the shot goes in. Now here's Diallo. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Diallo's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Diallo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Right wing. Three-pointer on the way. That one, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Takes it inside.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Colson passes to Birch. Adiunas grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
That one is off.
Blossom game. 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Pass to Corniche. Here's Wasengame. Second chance shot. Okobo looking over the floor. The second chance effort.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that... Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
Now let's change gears. And that is...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the point. James kicks to Calathes. The screen from Brown. 5 on the clock. The 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Calathes has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2 spot. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Baldwin looking for the opening. There's...
Nice finish.
And And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got his third bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Baldwin. Drills it from outside. Baldwin's got 5 points now this quarter.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Outside, James. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Count it.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Driving inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin from 17 feet out. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. A nice shot by Baldwin. He's got 11.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
James, the pass to Korkmaz. And a miss there on the triple. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Hayes finds Marjanovic. Back to Hayes. Pass to Melli. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Melli. Back to Hayes. He takes it in, and Hayes throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. From deep, James kept alive. Brown kicks to Korkmaz. From deep, James, and he's good on the 3-ball. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Driving to the basket. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Now James. He's got 13. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Baldwin. 11 points in the game. Here's Marjanovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Marjanovic has got 6. Marjanovic has gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. James, the pass to Korkmaz. Back to James. A 3-pointer off the mark. Drives to the hoop.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Up 8. We're going to step aside for just a second. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. They've got Corniche. Awesome game out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5. Count that one.
And when he gets an opening like that, he is going to take advantage.
With the drive, that one goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Boston game, and the layup is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Shoots a 3. The rebound by Akobo.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Boston game, the pass to Moniunas. Misses from short range. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. The offensive rebound.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Ball stolen. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Colson. Inside. Back to Birch. 5 to shoot. The 3-pointer, no good. Here's Blasingame. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Gutteridge. Fires from deep. Moniunas grabs the miss. And they're on the break. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. From past the arc. Blasingame, no good. Blasingame's gone 1 of 4 from distance. They set the screen. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Colson. From deep. The rebound by Akobo.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. And here is Moniunas. Count it, good. Here's Gutteridge. Misses the layup. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Diallo, no good. Here's Colson. Pass to Birch to the middle and stolen by Diallo. Blasingame takes a 3. Here's Moniunas. Here's Akobo. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
With the tip. It's hauled in by Diallo. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Blasingame. Clock at 4. Here's Corniche. From outside, off the mark. And they get it. He can't hit that time. Going inside. Shot good by Diallo. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Number 21.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's the right play, an excellent decision from Evan Fournier.
James outside. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Fall. Here's Vezinkov. And the three off target. Here's Kalathis. James outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Vezinkov. To the paint. Pulls up. The shot no good. Brown with some nice D. Here's Calathis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. James has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's the break. Ahead. Misses the layup.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Vezinkov. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. They get it again. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Over to the wing. Defended by Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Calathis. He's got 5. Off target from 3-point range. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezinkov. Beyond the arc. That one no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
In transition, here they come. That one's good from James on the assist from Brown.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The shot by Vezinkov, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Here's Korkmaz. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Fournier. Check by James. Pass to Vezinkov. Now here's Fournier. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Here's Calathis. Launches it from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Diallo, no good. Here's Dorsey. The jump hook. That shot off. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Evans. Puts up a deep 3. The shot off that time. we played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Fires from deep. The putback. The shot won't fall. Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the middle, Peters. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Covered by Diallo. Takes the three. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Diallo. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. They get it back. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Diallo.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Knocks it down from distance. Evans has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Akobo. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Peters. Launches a three. He buries it from three. Peters has got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Shot from 12, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Corneli to the left side wing. Lots of room. No good on the shot.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Evans has gone just 1 for 4 so far. In transition, here they come.
Away team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Akobo. Now Diallo. Here's the three. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Evans. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
And moving on to some... And that is going to do...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation. On the scoreboard. James outside. Outside, Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. That three's off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Vezinkov. No points so far. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. In transition. Pass to James. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. James has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's Vezinkov. Finished off the break.
Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Brown passes to James. Up again. No good there.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime? Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Korkmaz, no good. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Vezinkov. From downtown. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. 6 points for him.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 6.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Foul. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 10.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Fournier for 3. No good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Left side, Brown. Out to James.
2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the third. Here's Vezinkov. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. Can't connect from short range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
James passes to Korkmaz. Out to James. There's the three. Poke loose. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Here's Korkmaz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Korkmaz has gotten his first points in this one.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Yep, that one goes.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
James with the ball. 10 points for him. Misses the 3. Here they come with numbers in transition. 4 seconds left. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his...
For the away team, 0. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here he goes. 2 points. That one goes.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Dorsey. Uses the glass on the layup. Here's Akobo. Here's Corneli. Here's Akobo. Just 4 to shoot. It's Corneli missing. Here we go. Here's Dorsey. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
The 3 is up. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's Evans. Second chance shot. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Evans has got 5 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots. The plays on the video will be under
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
To the inside, Akobo. Soft touch off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Intercepted. Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. Here's Corneli, right wing. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Second chance effort. The rebound by Corneli.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
First team foul. At the line for good.
Diallo outside. Pass to Corneli. There's the drive.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Evans.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Corneli. No dice on the putback jam. Inside. And the layup falls.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Pass to Evans. For three. They get the rebound. And the layup is good off the glass.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Diallo. Diallo on the wing. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Dorsey. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer. And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so they get the victory here at home. That was the...
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the 3 spot. And they're able to recover the 3. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Vezenkov from past the arc. The shot, no good. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Hayes. Uncovered, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Fournier for 3, traps in the tray.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Melly. Pass to Marjanovic, shot from the wing. Tries again. A nice shot by Melly.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Now here's Marjanovic. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And that one, good. Baldwin's got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
3 on 3. Here's Fournier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Melly. And here is Marjanovic. Over to the wing. Here's Baldwin. Off target from outside. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Biberovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
Here's Fall. Ripped away. And here's the break. Jumps up, and Hayes throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vezenkov, still without a basket. They set the pick. Shoots from the corner, and he knocks down the jumper.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Biberovic. Marjanovic kicks to Hayes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pass to Vezenkov. Launches it. The shot comes out.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Here's the break, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity, and he's got his first chance at the line here. .34 seconds left in the first. Papanikolaou, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Baldwin. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Inside. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that ice.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Evans passes to Dorsey. Milutinov. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. They get the rebound. Milutinov. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
This one for 3. Here's Colson. Birch with it. Latre. Good on the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Colson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Birch. Here's Colson.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defense. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Gutteridge. Nothing on the board. Here's Colson. It's stolen. Birch grabs the board. Here's Colson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Gutteridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for him.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Colson. No good with the layup.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Dorsey with the drive. Misses the floater. Colson passes to Birch. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Down low. It's picked off. Takes the 3. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And good that time.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Covered by Evans. To the inside. Colson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Back to Evans. Pass to Peters. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Dorsey. No scoring in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. Here's Birch. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Now, fellas, what is it that separates these teams at the top of the power rankings?
Well, we all know you have to have.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this.
And that about wraps it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Baldwin. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Evan Fournier. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Calls out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Papa Nicolau in at the small forward. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so here's the home team. They lead by 1. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game so far. On Sunday and then on Thursday.
And no secret that this team can be very tough.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Chipped away and stolen by Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Biberovic. Off with the layup. Biberovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. He gets that one.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Vezenkov. Tries again. Outside Fournier. And finally they hit one. 6 points for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Biberovic. There's a screen by Marjanovic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Fournier passes to Fall. Driving to the basket.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position. Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Melly. Now Marjanovic, just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. Hayes, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Papanikolaou, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Fournier with the ball, working on Hayes. And it's Vezenkov missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Baldwin. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The visitors on defense have led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Fournier. Out to the right wing. Driving in, and he dunks it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Baldwin. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Evans feeling it out a bit.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball's knocked loose.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And the rejection by Evans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. The assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Peters grabs the miss. On the wing, Evans. Pass to Dorsey. There's the 3.
Away team foul. Miatina. First personal foul.
Dorsey's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And the dunk by Evans.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the wing on the left. Here's Milutinov. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Colson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That one good for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Nice shot by Evans.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Gutteridge. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And there it is for him.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here he goes. It's good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. From deep, Evans. A three-pointer is right on target.
3.
Evans has got 7 now in this quarter.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Covered by Evans. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's a good screen. He was all alone on that one. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dorsey, yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Peters. Clock at 6. From deep three-point territory. The shot off that time. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Melli, the pass to Marjanovic, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Calathes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Baldwin, and that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Offensive board. Pass to Melli. He takes it in. It's deflected. They retain possession.
Away team foul. Calathes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Marjanovic. And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Baberovic. And Finally, they hit one. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. James deciding where to go with it. For three. And he dunks it down.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Now here's Hayes. That one goes. Counting.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Calathes. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Hayes. It's stolen by James.
Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Here's Korkmaz. He's defended by Hayes. Korkmaz, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Baberovic. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Puts it up. Hauled in by Brown.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And there's James from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin's shot is off. A minute 35 left in the first. And that one drops. Calathes has got 6 points. Calathes has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Driving inside, and Baberovic gets it to go.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Baberovic has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brown with a screen. The shot by James, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Baldwin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, come away with authority. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Hayes. Drives to the hoop. No good with a layup.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Korkmaz, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
James outside. And the three-pointer goes.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Corley. Here's a Kobo. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Takes it inside, so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he's good on the second. Now Diallo, yet to see a basket. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
That one drops for him.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Here's a Kobo. Knocks down the triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Guterich can't hit. Pass to a Kobo.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The home team on D, trailing by 4. Guterich with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And he makes all 3.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Pass to Corley. And he buries his first look.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Covered by Diallo. They set the pick. Out to the right wing from about 16. And the jumper is good. Give him 8.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pass to Guterich. There's 1:34 left to play in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Stripped away. And they're running. The putback. To the wing on the left. Here's a Kobo. For 3, Diallo. He can't hit that time. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. A 1:09 left in the first half. from the arc. Knocks down the long J. It's a tie ball game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Akobo. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Just 5 on the clock. And here comes the break. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
11 seconds left in the second period. They grab their own miss. Pass to Guduric. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to the away team.
Puts it up off the inbound. Akobo gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And the first half now in the books. Up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. All right, guys.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping. That does it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now, here is James. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. Here's Kalathis. The shot's good on the assist by James. Kalathis has got 8 points.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Beberovic. Banked it in off the glass. Beberovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. Here's Hayes. That one goes in. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Kalathis. Give him 8 points now. And James gets it to go.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Launches it. And Beberovic gets it to go. Beberovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Pass to James. Here's Kalathis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to James. The 3. The shot won't fall.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin going inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Melli. Here's Baberovic. Hauled in by Brown. James, right side. Good on the bucket. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
They set a pick. Three-pointer. Baldwin's shot is off. Left side, Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Hayes for three. On target from range.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
James, outside. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. The layup off target. Hayes, the pass to Melli. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
James has gotten 3 of 8 three-pointers to go. 9 total points from outside. Here's Baberovic. 9 points in the game. Here's Baldwin. Drills it from deep. Baldwin's got 10.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kalathis. 10 points for him. Pass to Korkmaz. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Baldwin. Here's Melli. Shoots over Brown. Oh, he missed it! And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. They lead by a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Down low.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the second free throw.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here he goes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Missed inside.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
To the middle. Puts up a three. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
For three, Diallo. Offensive rebound. With the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's a Kobo. And that one's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Here's Goodrich. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To tie it up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's a Kobo. To the right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
To take the lead. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
And there's the screen. No good from outside.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Tries it from the top of the key. Ooh, it's stolen away. Ooh, they pick off the pass. To the wing, right side. Covered by Diallo. Pass to Goodrich. Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. We're going the other way.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Count it!
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Diallo outside. Fires away from way outside. Off the mark. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset
Everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the shooting guard position.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Kicks it out to James. Here's the three. He can't get that one. Here's Vezenkov. And he banks in the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's James. Three-pointer. Korkmaz, no good. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that
one. Fournier against Brown.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Fall. The three. It's hauled in by Brown. And here we go. Up the floor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And that one misses. Here's Papanikolaou. James covering. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
The screen from Brown. Kalathis, no luck. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Down low, and stolen by James. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Pass to James, fires the three, sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right side, Fournier. To the wing right side. A three ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Fall passes to Fournier from deep. The putback. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Fournier.
And you know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
Here's Vezenkov. He's got 5. Rolls it up. Offensive rebound. Up again. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Pass to Korkmaz. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's Calathes. He has yet to score. Kicks it out to James.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Stolen away. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Fall. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. And you take a look at this home team, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When you look at this visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the triple. James has got 6.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Vezenkov. He has 5. Good work there as it goes.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Calathes. Outside, James. The layup off target. He can't get that one to fall. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Leading by 4. And back with the start. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
They've got Corniche. Passing game out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5. And it's in off the backboard.
Oh, tremendous lift on that shot. Not an easy score in the face of a much taller defender.
Okobo looking over the floor. Pass to Blasingame. It's up a 3. And no good that time. Dorsey, that's good. Dorsey's got his first points in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Blasingame. Count that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Inside, and Evans with a stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Diallo inside. Working on Dorsey. Diallo the pass to Corniche. Here's Blasingame. Bangs home the trifecta. Blasingame got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From deep, Evans. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Diallo. Here's Okobo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here's Evans. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kept alive. Evans has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Blasingame, and the rejection by Evans. Fast break, here they come. For the 3. And they recover it. Another shot. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Diallo the pass to Corniche. 1:29 left in the first half. Takes it off the glass. Now Evans. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Into the lane.
Away team foul.
On Friday and then on Thursday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's a Kobo. Here's Blasingame.
Home team foul. Peters. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Blasingame's got 7 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
The shot by Dorsey, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Blasingame's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Trains the 3-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Corniche has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Evans, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket by Corniche.
Assisted by Matthew.
Here's Peters. Scoreless thus far. 3 on 3. There's the triple. Passing game, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Up 7. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the home team. And that'll do it for halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Fournier out there with Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the shooting guard. Here's James. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Brown missing. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown finds James. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Vezenkov. Kalathis grabs the board. Here's Korkmaz. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Korkmaz.
Korkmaz. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Vezenkov missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. They grab their own miss. Round kicks to Coathis. From deep, James. Fournier pulls it down.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't made one yet. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Driving the lane. Back to Korkmaz. And here's James outside. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fires the three. Another miss by James. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Here's Vezenkov. He has 7. Fournier's shot is off. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Coathis passes to Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Coathis. And he lays it straight in. Coathis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Fournier. Takes it inside. Out left of the wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The kick out to Brown. In the corner, it's James. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3 points.
Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
17 seconds left in the third quarter.
I'd say they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Blossingame. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Manajunas in at the center, locking down the middle. And the jam by Manajunas.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Evans has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now Dorsey fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Blossingame, covered by Evans. Pass to Corniche. Here's Blossingame. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And they get it back. From downtown. Fires from way outside. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And here's Evans outside. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Pass to Blossingame. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. It's tipped. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Dorsey. Manajunas grabs the miss. Manajunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they're pushing it up. Here's Dorsey. That 3 off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And it's Evans missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Over to the left wing. Here's Blossingame. Nailed from 3-point land.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
No good from Blossingame. To the paint, here's Peters. Corniche with the rebound. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
3 on the clock. Blossingame. No good from outside. Here's Dorsey. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
No good from Blossingame. And they're on the break. Here's Peters. Pass to Dorsey. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. 44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Blossingame. Corniche, the pass to Blossingen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Evans. Shoots the three. Adiunas grabs the miss. Here's Akobo. Puts up a deep three. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Hayes, Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's Papanikolaou, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
The deep three. Baberovic can't get it to go. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Vezinkov. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Baberovic, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Vezinkov. There's a screen. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Baldwin's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Vildoza. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Baberovic. Off the mark there with a 3. Baberovic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Fall.
Away team foul. Baldwin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Vasenkov. 5 points in the game. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, didn't think that was going in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Vildoza, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Baldwin, pass to Marjanovic, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
For the away team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Baldwin with a rebound. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Cuts off the pass. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for two. The play is under video review.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Baldwin. Off target at the rim. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Vildoza gets the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 5. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Melly. Hayes for 3. Deflected. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. They lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
He takes it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Evans. He's guarded by Birch. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick from outside the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. They get it back. Another shot. And he nails the jumper. Here's Peters. Still without a bucket.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Thursday, and then on Thursday. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Goes up off the inbound. Count that one. Dorsey's got his first points of the game.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Five on the clock. No good on the triple. Here's Peters. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shoot two.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Evans. And he banks in the layup. From outside, off the mark. To the paint. Here's Dorsey. Guduric with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. This one for three. That shot off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Dorsey. Up again. The shot no good. Now here's Birch. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Evans. Gets the three ball to go. Evans has got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Hits the three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Guduric. .102 left in the second. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Dorsey. Misses the three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
From deep. He can't get that one to fall.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The home team calls timeout.
Shoot two.
The first one falls.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Both shots good from the strike. 26 seconds left to play in the half. Stolen.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
And he comes up with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The three is up. The shot comes out. Fires from way outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
His activity on both ends has been remarkable, constantly looking for ways to... Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have...
Thanks, as always.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Beberovic has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. The three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the 2. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Vildoza. Here's Vezenkov. He's got 7. Buries it from 3. Vezenkov's got 10 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baberovic in at the 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
No good on that one.
Two shots.
He hits the second from the line.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here, and we're going to have a jump ball. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position, locking down the middle. Offensive rebound. No luck on that one.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Marjanovic got his second basket of the night. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Vezenkov. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Marjanovic, offensive rebound.
Home team foul. Vildoza. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And another shot, swatted away. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
It's Hayes with the rebound. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Pass to Marjanovic. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right wing. Here's Vezenkov. He's got 10. For the tie. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got rebound number 7 tonight. Melli, the pass to Hayes. And yep, it's good. Hayes has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Vezenkov. He's defended by Hayes. Takes a 3. A shot by Vezenkov, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Third team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And there's the drive. Blocked!
And wow. Since the break, he has struggled to get going.
Here's Vildoza. It's hauled in by Baberovic. And here's the fast break. Hayes with room to shoot. Pass to Baberovic. Tries again. Count it. Baberovic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
On the take. The rebound by Vezenkov.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Yep, count it.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 6. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target. Pass to Melli. The 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the visitors call time here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Vezenkov in at the small forward position. Launches it from deep. The shot by Evans, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Out left to the wing. From the arc. That shot missing. Evans has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. It's an even 3-on-3 break. 3-pointer Birch. The offensive rebound. Pass to Baldwin. Second chance shot. Banked it in off the glass. Baldwin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And there's the screen. To the inside, 5 to shoot, and Birch slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Guduric. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Petrushev. Pass to Evans. Out to the right wing. Here's Peters. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he drives in. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hey, expanding his range. The putback. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Here's the break. Puts up a deep three. Peters, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
2 minutes.
Baldwin, the pass to Birch. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Birch has gone 2 of 5 tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Vasenkov. There's a screen from deep. That shot, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
There's a screen by Birch. Pass to Guterich. Clock at 6. Driving in. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The shot by Evans, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And Dorsey gets it to go.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass to Birch. Here's Baldwin. The wide open shot is on the money.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Now Birch. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in some